Hello, this is Derek Lomas at playpower.org, and I'm here to provide a worked example of Hanuman Typing Warrior. So you'll see Hanuman walking along the bottom of the screen there as the player types in the letters on the keyboard of the $10 computer. We just concluded some game user testing in India, and the game was received quite well, but this is still a prototype. The game is not completed. You'll notice there's some glitches in the background. It's quite monotonous, and even when attacking these monsters here, there's just no reaction. They just disappear. You'll see here at the end of this, when they finish typing the word, it simply just starts an attack sequence, but soon you'll see a slightly different dynamic. So here, in the first word, it moves Hanuman up to the monster, and then in the second word, he starts attacking with each keystroke. If he doesn't attack fast enough, then the monster strikes back. And this has been a really nice dynamic for motivating the children. The frustration of being hit is actually pretty good. And considering that the kids haven't actually used computers before, most of them, it's pretty fun. So a few things I want to point out here. The fact that there is a reaction in the monster. He sort of disappears in a puff of smoke. And also the fact that when you're typing, monster has 7 letters, but he'll only strike them 3-4 times, and the reason for that is that originally he would strike the monster for each of the letters, but that would cause some slowdown where even these kids who've never used a computer before could sometimes type faster than the animations, so that was problematic. Now you'll notice that the text is pretty arbitrary. In the next version of the game, it's actually going to provide the text of a story describing the narrative of the game about Hanuman saving Lord LAXMAN by finding this medicinal plant. So even though the children generally don't know English, many of them do know the English alphabet. And so one thing that's really interesting that happens is when kids are playing this game, they're constantly looking at the screen to see a letter and then look down at the keyboard to find it, because they can't keep a word in their head because they don't know the English words, so they have to go letter by letter. This actually prompts other children in the room to begin shouting out the letters one at a time, which may actually increase the educational efficacy of the game. So here we've gotten to the last level where Hanuman is lifting up the mountain because he couldn't find the plant. He's got to take the entire mountain back. So with each letter typed in the sentences, Hanuman's able to lift the mountain a little bit, but the force of gravity is pushing Hanuman down when he's not typing fast enough. So this is like a game dynamic, like filling up the balloon, like you'd see in some old games. In any case, at the end of this, then we present an ending sequence as Hanuman flies the mountain back. That's not yet completed. And again, this game is not yet completed. So if you have any feedback or comments, we'd love to incorporate them into the final version of the game. Thank you for your time. Again, this is Hanuman Typing Warrior, a worked example from playpower.org, and published at the Meaningful Play Conference in East Lansing, Michigan in October this year of 2010. Thank you.